for the people that are watching that have thought about taking their first dance class or just like learning, regardless of how old they are, is there any advice that you would want to give to those people right now that are like, oh man, I'm already too late in the game?
First
Like,
of
if
all,
they're
call me. 'Cause
Hey,
I will
privates
shut all that
with
shit down.
Sierra.
I will shut all that shit down. It is never too late.
Yeah.
I would say that there's always a door to be opened with anything that you want to do. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be something you do for XYZ amount of years. I think like thinking about, I mean, to be honest, I do get a lot of people who are like, I'm scared, I'm really nervous, I want to, but. And I think, like I always say, that confidence is internal. Like, you have to heal that before you could do any of these things. So like, it's not about the dance, it's about you not being confident with yourself. So I think everybody should, work on doing something that's really scary to them, because just that one switch of like, oh my God, that was terrifying, but I did it, versus I'm super scared to do it, is going to change how you just come at life. You're scared to take a dance class. You take the one class, you might hate it, but you overcame something, and now you have a little bit more confidence to go try something else and not be scared to fail.
I don't think mistake is the word, but I think one of the things that, or maybe a wrong approach, would be to be always so worried about being cool or looking cool. I think as long as you don't approach dance that way, you'll have a better experience, because I feel like, because of TikTok, because of social media, I think there's a natural expectation to look cool or feel cool. Yeah. And that's just not practical. You know what I mean? I think you should understand your intentions with dance. If you are genuinely wanting to learn, I think that is so important to view it in that light. It's just see it as a new skill you want to learn.
Yes.
Be open and be patient with yourself, because I think the best advice I ever heard, or one of the best advice as a dancer I've ever heard, was to dance the awkwardness away. That's literally how you go from a beginner to somebody who's comfortable in dance. Is you dance so much, whether you're practicing or taking classes, but you dance so much that you literally dance the awkwardness away, that it starts to feel natural when you move. Like, when you get to that point, it's gonna be the most beautiful experience that you will ever come across.
Yeah, I like that. I really like that advice, especially now too, because especially when people go to class and they just want to get a good video and make sure they get the choreography right. I feel like, I'm not saying that everybody does that, but for a lot of people, it's more important to get the good video than actually enjoying the dance and just having fun learning. But what are you guys' opinions on that when it comes to?
Oh, you're right on.
Just like recording yourself. I mean, then there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. We want cool videos too. We all want cool videos. I try
very hard to get a cool video sometimes.
You know what's crazy? I personally, like, when I dance, especially at the studio, like I forget to even record myself because I'm having so much fun. And then at the end of the night, I'm like, damn, I didn't get any video. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think like when it comes to recording yourself, I grew up using it as a training tool. That's what recording was as a kid. We were not allowed to film the combo because we thought we looked cool in the combo.
Right.
Like that was not a thing. My teacher I've never had a teacher say, go get your phones, or get your phones if you want to record. It was more so we would ask if we can record. And it also, to my students now, it wasn't to remember it. I remembered it already. We would use it as a training tool to watch ourselves and be able to give ourselves feedback. Because like when you're recording yourself, and also to see your progress. Like I have a lot of people that have old videos, and then they go watch those videos after, you know, a year or two of dancing, and it's nice to see progress. The same way you take progress pictures when you're at the gym. It's nice to record yourself dancing and then watch yourself dancing 2 years later. You can really see it that way, because you're not going to feel the growth. You're going to see it. You're not going to feel it.
Not in real time. Right. Yeah.
You're always going to think you're not as good. You're always going to think, and I always tell people to go back and look, but when it comes to just recording, just to record, that's fine. My main thing is to, one, always give the choreographers credit.
Oh yeah, that
because
too.
Because that's a whole thing that happens a lot that I see, is people just posting videos of themselves, and anyways. Yeah. But more so, it's a collaborative effort. For you to look like that, a teacher had to teach you how to dance. Like, a teacher had to give you that choreo. Yeah. So I think when it comes to posting, just like etiquette of also making sure that people behind you want to be in a video too. It's very selfish to film yourself and somebody's back there just trying to really retain and enjoy and be present, and now there's a video of them posted and maybe they messed up or maybe they weren't ready to have that video posted. That's like my number one thing with videoing.
Think, like, that's the thing too, is once the camera's on, there's an extra pressure, because I do feel that sometimes when, you know, it's being recorded, like, it feels like you're not as free. Because there's extra pressure. So and I do feel that for like other people that are like, oh, I don't really want to get recorded, but everybody's recording in class. So
you feel like you have to. I think it's a great way to boost your confidence too, because like, watch yourself dance, be able to look at yourself and
see the growth.
I think it's like, the clout recording is going to be a thing regardless. Just if, you know, if someone looks hot, they want to film it, but
record yourself for the right intentions. I agree with that. Please
do whatever you
want. You know, I hope that if you want to go into dance, I hope that it's because you genuinely want to grow within yourself and you enjoy it as an art form before all the other stuff like clout and all that.
Yes. We're just in the TikTok era and that's just is what
it's social media.
It's just social media. It's instant gratification.
Honestly, with any passion, not even just dance.
Yeah, that's true. That's with everything.